What's up, Bezos? Let's see. This needs to go down a little more, doesn't it? I can't really tell. Welcome to PPV predictions. Alright. We're talking about Night of Champions 2015. Link in the description. You can go and view all the matches yourself. Alright then. Let's get into our picks here. Alright. Neville and the Lucha Dragons versus the Cosmic Wasteland, which is, of course, the Cosmic Wasteland making up of Connor and Victor of the Ascension and Stardust, the ringleader. I'm guessing that the babyfaces are gonna go over on this one. Neville and the Lucha. You know what? No. Cosmic Wasteland is freshly made. Cosmic Wasteland. It gets the W on that one. The New Day versus the Dudley Boys, and of course, as much as I love the Dudley Boys, the New Day is going to win this one. But I will say this. The Dudley next pay-per-view, which is okay. I do not know what the next pay-per-view is. For once, it actually doesn't say on Wikipedia here. It's going to be a triple threat tag team tables match, which is going to consist of Primetime Players, New Day, and Dudley Boys. And I think the Dudley Boys actually might walk away from that one as the tag team champions. That's my prediction right now. Make note of it. New Day, like I said, gets a victory on this one. Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev again. Let me tell you something. Back in Survivor Series time of 2014, this was a very interesting matchup, I tell you. But people no longer care for this, and I do not know why it's going on. You know, if they want to have a Lana Summer Rae thing, why don't they let Lana and Summer Rae have a thing instead of poor old Mr. Ziggles and poor old Mr. Rusev in there? What are they doing? I don't get it. I don't like it. Their SummerSlam match wasn't even that good. I didn't like that at all. Fucking count out too, which, God, whatever. Rusev gets the win on this one. Why not? Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and a mystery partner versus the Wyatt family. But the Wyatt family is composed of Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman. This time, instead of good old Eric Rowan, our favorite giant, bald-headed, ginger-bearded man with a sheep mask. This is, or goat. Is it sheep? Probably sheep, considering the whole cult thing. I don't know. I believe it doesn't matter who the mystery partner is here. Now, a lot of people speculated, oh, Seth Rollins is going to wrestle 3 matches that night. We'll get into that here in a second. Oh, they're bringing in The Rock. You know, well, those are mainly the 2 that I've seen, is The Rock or Seth Rollins. I don't think so. I don't think so on either of them. But it doesn't matter who the mystery partner is. It doesn't matter if it's Heath Slater or Jesus. Let me tell you this: the Wyatt family is winning this match. There you go. It's true. It's damn true. It's damn true. Nikki Bella versus Charlotte for the WWE Divas Championship. If Bella gets counted out or disqualified, she will lose the title. Now, generally, I don't like to talk about the Divas match in great depth, so I'm not going to. But I will say this. When I said that the Bellas were the worst wrestlers to maybe ever grace the WWE Divas division, of course with the exception of Eva Marie, who was so bad that they actually kicked out, that was before I seen Charlotte wrestle. Alright. Now, I've seen some pretty crappy wrestling. I have. I've been watching it a lot of years. I've seen botches made. I've seen mistakes made. I've seen the flowing not go so well. I've heard them as they call out spots in the match, but I don't think I've ever been more disgusted by a performance than when I watched what I can't even remember what it was. Was it Charlotte versus Naomi or something like that? I can't remember exactly. It was one of the matches I had on Raw, and it was one that I actually seen in person, although it was talked quite a bit about on Twitter. It was a tag team match. It's a tag team match. It was PCB, probably Charlotte and Becky versus Naomi and Tamina. And I'll tell you this, I was utterly disgusted watching Charlotte wrestle. I've never seen. It's just something about it that's awkward. You know how some wrestlers, they go out there, obviously they're fake fighting, right? And I imagine they probably get along pretty well with their coworkers. Charlotte just seems to have the problem of oh, I like this person, I can't hit them type thing going on. I know that's hard to explain. And, I get it, she's Ric Flair's daughter. Whoa, do it with Flair. Even has the rock remix or whatever of Ric Flair's classical theme song, or pop rock remix, whatever. Charlotte is bad. Charlotte is real bad. Nikki Bella is a lot better than her. And that's saying something, because I've never been particularly interested in Nikki Bella's performance, though I will say she's gotten quite a bit better the last few times I've seen her. That SummerSlam match, her and Brie actually did some impressive things. Alicia Fox was still so-so, whatever. I'm still not convinced by the Divas Revolution. Alright? I'm still not convinced. I've yet to see something that has amazed me. Although I will say that I seen the Sasha Banks versus Bayley match at TakeOver Brooklyn, and I liked it. I didn't watch all of it because it was rather long, and I have a problem watching extremely long matches anyway. And I know that's going to hurt somebody's feelings because it was only 15-20 minutes. It was announced just on the last episode of NXT, their main event in the next TakeOver event, in a 30-man Iron Man match, which may live up to the hype, may not. Nikki Bella retains her title. I'm going to say that right now. If they give the title to Charlotte, I may actually just stop watching wrestling for a little while. I might. Well, actually, probably not, as I just invested in the WWE Network, so I mean, I don't know. It's hard. It's like, wow, it's actually even a tough one too, because I feel in my heart like Charlotte is almost guaranteed to win, but at the same time, my body just doesn't want it so badly. I have to pick Nikki Bella anyway. I'm sorry. Ryback versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship. I think Kevin Owens is going to win this one. I really do. I might be wrong about that. A lot of times I'm confident in my picks. This is one I'm not so sure on. Because on one hand, Ryback, he's been champion since March, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Generally, 3 to 4 months is the average lifespan for a championship reign in the WWE. And then again, Ryback, he had that knee issue. He wasn't able to defend it once, so that might have added some length to it. I don't know. But I sort of want Kevin Owens to win too. But I don't really like Kevin Owens, though, is the thing. Although he does yell at Michael Cole, which gives me great pleasure. Kevin Owens wins this one. Alright, Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the WWE United States Championship. And oh, and you're going to hate me. You are going to hate me. Listen here. Alright, I want you, I'm going to get in close here so you can look me in the eyes as I say this. John Cena wins this one. Alright. John Cena. Then Seth Rollins versus Sting for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins has to defend both of his titles individually in 2 different matches. So I predict that uh, a lot of people say that Seth Rollins will walk away with both titles, Night of Champions. I don't believe it to be true. He has to lose one of them. And I want to say the betting money is on him losing the United States Championship back to John Cena. Then on the other hand, he might retain that one and then lose to Sting. It's hard to say. I do not see Sting become a champion because he's not ever going to defend the championship except the one time, and you know that or maybe twice, and you know that pretty much he's going to lose because he's never going to defend the championship is the thing. And I want to see the WWE Championship defended at every single pay-per-view. I want to see the world title on the line. I want the match to mean something because I don't watch enough wrestling every week. I don't watch Raw and SmackDown reliably or persistently, so I have a hard time getting engaged in the storylines, no matter what cute little video packages they come up with. And I want Seth Rollins to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That is my pick. Seth Rollins will lose to John Cena. He will no longer be United States Champion, but Sting will lose to Seth Rollins in the main event. So there you go. There you go. And a lot of people talk briefly about Sting saying that him losing in WWE over and over again is diminishing him. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. A lot of people, Jim Ross in his blog, he says Sting, an already established star who's been doing it for 30, 40, fucking years, a couple of losses won't hurt a guy like that. Thing is that the audience is people. A lot of them have been watching it for a decade, 2 decades, some of them 3 decades, some of them, 4, 5, hell, even 6. But a lot of fans are younger, and they've never seen Sting wrestle before. That's right, and they see, oh, well, Triple H cheated, but he still won, right? He still won against Sting at WrestleMania. And if Seth Rollins beats Sting again, even if he cheats, that means that Sting and his WWE career, he is 0 for 2. Alright? That is not true because he had that Raw match. And he won that match. Shit, I'm wrong about that. It just now occurred to me. Alright. Well, that would make Sting 1 and 2, but that means that he has no major wins at any events. I don't know. Actually, I've sort of changed my mind about that as I was talking about it, because that win on Raw, in fact, he made Seth Rollins tap out. That actually does make all the difference. That's their justification for him losing at Night of Champions. It's Seth Rollins, buddy, I'm going to tell you something. He is going to be the Edge that actually wins matches. Alright? He's going to be the dude that everybody hates, right? Just like Edge back in his prime. But instead of just losing like Edge does, he, fucking 11-time world champion. He was champion for something like 200 or so days all put together. Seth Rollins. How long has Seth Rollins actually been champion here? Can I check this? I'm sure I can. Let's see. Reigns. Click. Alright, Seth Rollins has been champion for 171 days. Let's look at Edge and his WWE Championship reigns here. Alright. Edge was a 4-time world champion or WWE champion. He was only champion 139 days. Actually, that combined with his World Heavyweight Championship reigns, of which he is a record holder here. I'll check that real quick as well. Oh, cool. Edge has a video games featured in thing. World Heavyweight, 7-time World Heavyweight Champion. So 137 days combined with his 409 combined days as World Heavyweight Champion. I apologize. Never mind. Edge is a beast. I'm a fan of Edge. Have been for a long time. Well, never mind. I'm still right about the WWE Championship thing. Whatever the fuck. Seth Rollins will be that guy. Most of his World Heavyweight Championship reign was as a babyface anyway. Whatever. Point still holds. Seth Rollins will be the heel that actually still wins anyway, is what I'm saying. So, there you go. Well, thank you for watching. This has been a bit of a long one. See you next time.